Hello, my name is Emmanuel Achiri. I am a PhD candidate of international relations. I'm also one of the co-founders of VOIS Cyprus and the former president. I have not left VOIS Cyprus. I am always going to be a member of VOIS Cyprus and I am an integral part of the organization, but I am no longer the president. My greatest challenge, I think there's been so many challenges. Every day was a challenge, basically. But I think that the greatest challenges I faced or we faced was at the beginning, when we were trying to set up the foundations of the organization. That was really tough. We didn't know what to do. We were trying to find ourselves during that moment. So those were really very challenging moments, not to give up, to continue, I'm trying to be better, trying to do better. But in recent memory, I would say the greatest personal challenge for me was when we had the role with Africa Gazetesi, the newspaper, because it was really, it became so personal. And of course, I received a lot of threats. And yeah, I think that was a very challenging moment for me personally. It was really a difficult time. Fun memories about the journey. I mean, there were so many challenges, but there were also so many beautiful moments. Even at the start when we were facing all these challenges, the camaraderie was there. It was always a mixture of work and play. Getting to meet new people who share the same ideas like you. Our open mic nights, for example, our game nights. Some of the game nights I even sang. So. And I have a terrible voice, so these are very beautiful memories for me. Favorite thing about North Cyprus, I would say, wow, okay, that's actually a tough question. I would say the island itself, the history of the island, the beautiful scenery, the people. To be honest, when I mean the people, I mean those people who really support us, because I've seen a lot of beautiful people here, and I know we can be really very critical of North Cyprus, but there's so many beautiful people here as well who understand the value of a multi-ethnic or multicultural society. The one thing I feel could be improved for international students, dignity. I really hope and long for a day where international students will be treated with dignity, where the authorities, whether it is the universities, the public bodies, shop owners, in fact, all stakeholders are able to treat international students with dignity. I feel like for people who have left their families thousands of miles away and are in a strange place, the very least that they need is to be treated with some form of human dignity. Am I dating? I'll start with the married. I'm not married. Of course, I don't have a wedding ring on my hand. This is not a wedding ring. But of course, I'm in a relationship with, I feel, the strongest, the prettiest, and the most intelligent woman in the world. How I was able to manage academics, extracurricular activities, VOIS Cyprus. To be honest, I didn't manage it very well. My academics suffered, my personal life suffered. I think that VOIS Cyprus is a full-time job. It requires a lot of sacrifice, and I am one person that if I am involved in the project, I give that project 100% of my focus. So it was very difficult for me to be able to manage all of this. I think that the other aspects of my life suffered, but I don't regret that. This might sound funny, but my dream for VOIS Cyprus is actually to see an end to the organization, in the sense that VOIS Cyprus was created out of a necessity to protect the rights of international students, to ensure that the dignity of international students are respected. And if we are able to achieve that goal, if we are able to arrive at a society where both international students and the local community are able to live harmoniously and respect one another and build a society which is mutually beneficial, then there would be no need for VOIS Cyprus. And I feel and I hope that we are able to achieve that aim. And if we do, then that is really going to be marvelous. Legs for arms or arms for legs? That's a trick question, isn't it? I mean, I want legs for legs and arms for arms and my mouth to talk. I mean, I can't use my legs to do what my arms are supposed to do and my arms to do what my legs are supposed to do. So I think that's the only logical answer, is legs for legs, arms for arms. What do I do these days? As I said earlier, of course my academics suffered and other aspects of my life suffered during this time. So I'm trying to pay as much attention and focus as I possibly can to my academics, but also to grow as an individual, for personal growth. So that is what I mostly do. I study a lot of the time. I try to watch a lot of movies as well, and which I wasn't able to during most of that time. And I also try to hang out with my friends. A lot of my relationships in terms of my friends and family and others suffered during this period, and I'm really trying to rebuild a lot of this. So that's what I mostly do. My advice to the international student community is to remain steadfast, to remain hopeful, to be united, to work together, because we face a number of serious challenges, and in order to be able to face the serious challenges and overcome them, we need to remain steadfast. The road ahead is very rocky. The road ahead is very tough. It's very difficult. But if we keep faith, if we keep up hope, if we are united in what we do, if we understand the purpose of what we do, and stay together, no matter how difficult things may be, I feel that we will get to where we are hoping that we can get, to a beautiful island. I feel the local community has a very huge role to play, in the sense that the local community is the custodian, I would say, or should be the custodians for international students. We are your children. We are your brothers and your sisters. We are your family. And in order to be able to have an environment where students feel comfortable, where they feel that this or their dignity is respected, we need the locals to play a huge role in ensuring that the right environment is created, in ensuring that local stakeholders are held accountable when they do not provide a duty of care, or when they fail in their duty of care towards students. We need the locals to protect the rights of these students, but we also need the students to understand the local community and the sensitivities of the local community. It's not you do this and I don't do that. Is what can we do together as a society, both as international students and as locals. And more importantly, we need the local community to listen. When students say, we are facing this, or these are our issues, please listen. Don't say, no, you're not facing this. Listen, and let's together look for solutions to this. Now, I don't have a final word, because it would seem as though, okay, I'm divorcing myself from VOIS Cyprus, or I'm leaving, or I'm going. But what I would say is what I've always said, and that is, that we are in this together as students, whether you are a member of VOIS Cyprus or not, whether in my own capacity I am no longer in a leadership position, I am still a member of this organization. I'm always going to try to provide assistance or give assistance when the new administration requires. But more importantly, I want to thank all those people that I have had the pleasure of leading over the last couple of years. It's there have been a lot of challenging moments, but there's also been a lot of beautiful moments, and I don't think that we could have achieved what we have achieved so far. I don't think I could have, or I would have grown into the person I have grown into without your help, without your criticism, and without your support. So thank you very much, and thanks to VOIS Cyprus especially for giving me this platform to be able to express myself and contribute to change in the society. So thank you.